Hey, Potter's Playoff Picks, take two. I did already do a video, but it turned out to be too long. I couldn't send it to YouTube, so strange. Anyway, we'll do a little condensed version, and as I was sitting here in the little bonus Mount Diablo room here at AECOM in Sacramento, I did see an email from Booth, said something about Christmas, snow, and babes, so I can only look forward to what that means, and just say God bless us one and all for having Booth in this league to send some quality holiday soft porn to us on the website. So bless you, Tiny Tim. Anyway, real quick, let's just go through who's in the playoffs, then we'll do a breakdown of the playoff games. First seed, Circus McCorkus, 9-4-1, Howie Long division champ. Harry, 1-2-1 in his last 4 games, and 3-1 versus playoff teams. Number 2 seed, He Ate Me, 9-5, Cortez Kennedy division champ. 3-1 in his last 4, 1-2 versus playoff teams. But that one win was defeating the Pillaging Peacocks 137-80 in week 11. Third seed, Third and Longer, 8-6, or I guess we can't even say Bergfalk, it's just Third and Longer. The video, it's like playing the computer in Madden or something. Bryant Young division champ, 2-3 in the last 5 games after starting 5-0, 1-2 versus playoff teams, beating He Hate Me 72-71 in week 5. Finally, the wild card, the miracle happened. Pillaging Peacock 7-6-1, 4-1 in the last 5, including a divisional sweep of the last 3 games, 2-2 versus playoff teams, and a whopping 142 last week. So we seem to be hot. On to the games. First up, top seed is Circus McCorkus versus Third and Longer. I don't even know if you can call this a game. It's going to pretty much be a hairy blowout. I see the Big Top taking care of business, and Third and Longer being basically ending up being what those guys scoop up into the bucket as they follow the elephants during the parade in the circus. So Brady at quarterback versus Green Bay, give him 25 points. On the other side for Third and Longer right now, the late, great Brian Bergfalk has Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. He's probably not going to play. If he actually rises from the dead and puts in Jay Cutler, maybe give him 10 points in the freezing cold of Minnesota outdoors. Running back is even more dire situation for Third and Longer right now. The late Bergfalk has Marion Barber III, who might actually play this week instead of just being in the lineup and not playing. Give him a point. Justin Forsett for the Sea Chickens versus Atlanta, give him 3 points. On the other hand, Third and Longer, Arian Foster, the league's leading rusher. At Tennessee, give him at least 16. Ray Rice versus New Orleans, give him 12 there, so a huge mismatch at running back as well. Wide receiver, Third and Longer actually has something of a chance with Reggie Wayne. Give him at least 14 points against Jacksonville. Santonio Holmes at Pittsburgh. Mark Sanchez has been a pile of crap lately, so maybe 7 points for Santonio. Third and Longer, Roddy White at Seattle. That's good for 10 points. Derek Mason's banged up, playing against New Orleans, so that's a questionable 6 points there. Tight end for Harry. Gronkowski versus Green Bay. 3 points. Brady's not going to find him in the end zone. He'll throw it to everyone else on the team. Bo Scaife will find the end zone against Houston, but only have about 20 yards to go with it, so give him 8. Place kicker, Josh Brown versus Kansas City for Third and Longer, give him 8 points there. Ryan Longwell versus Chicago in the cold, give him 9. Finally, at defense, Rams, defense versus Kansas City. Matt Castle still coming off the appendectomy, and they've looked a little shaky on offense, so give the Rams 12 points in that one. And the Bills at Miami for Circus McCorkus, give them 12 as well, just because, I don't know, it just seemed nicer to make it even there. So the grand total is a Circus McCorkus blowout, 92-64. Don't see anything good happening for Third and Longer. Thanks for playing. Thanks for, I think, maybe responding to one email and this entire year, Brian. We'll see if you're still alive next year, maybe we'll have you back. Next game. Number 2 seed, He Hate Me versus the wild card Pillaging Peacocks. This should be at least a little more even matchup. Quarterback, very even, very high-scoring matchup. Peyton Manning for He Hate Me, playing against Jacksonville. He has been doing well, except for the picks. Maybe he turned the corner last game. Give him 23 points. Mike Vick has been on fire. Give him 27 at New York Giants. Running back for He Hate Me, the Great White Buffalo, Peyton Hillis. At Cincinnati should have a good game, but he's been fumbling a ton, so when they get down to the goal line, he may lose some carries and he may lose points for fumbles, so give him 12. Brandon Jacobs may be the lead guy with Ahmad Bradshaw a little bit banged up, so give him 14 points against the Eagles. On the flip side for the Pillaging Peacocks, Steven Jackson versus Kansas City probably won't get in the end zone, but give him 100 plus all-purpose yards, rushing, receiving. Give him 10 points. LaShawn McCoy at the Giants, give him 15 points. So he'll probably be on the good end of at least one Vic pitch or pass for a touchdown. Wide receiver, He Hate Me, Wes Welker and Mike Williams. Welker will find the end zone at least once for the Patriots. Give him 13 points. Let's give him 15 points. Mike Williams for Tampa Bay. They seem to be struggling a little bit, so I'm only going to give him 6 points this week. For the Cox, Andre Johnson at Tennessee wants to send out a big FU to Cortland Finnegan and give him a metaphorical kick in the ass, punch in the face for 20 points. Hakeem Nicks with Steve Smith out for the year. Mario Manningham banged up a little bit. Give him 14 points versus the Eagles. Tight end Mercedes Lewis gets in the end zone against the Colts for 8 points. Jason Witten against the Redskins. Give him 10 points for that matchup. Place kicker Jeff Reed has already given He Hate Me just one whopping point, so not much of a threat there. Janikowski versus Denver. I'm going with at least 9 there for Seabass. Finally, on the defensive front, for the Pillaging Peacocks, the Falcons are at Seattle. Seattle has been sketchy. They've got a lot of injuries. Hasselbeck has been very shaky and has no receivers left, but they do play well at home. So let's notch 13 for the Falcons. For He Hate Me, the Steelers versus the Jets. The Jets haven't scored squat lately. The Steelers' defense has been solid. I wanted to go with a huge point total for the Steelers, but I just kind of have a feeling that the Jets may pull it together, get 14 to 17 points, not turn the ball over. I think they're going to be limiting what Sanchez does as far as throwing the ball, and pretty much the whole thing will be no turnovers. So 16 points for the Steelers, where we get a grand total then for the Pillaging Peacocks, 118 to 95 for a victory. And so basically, Potter foresees an all Howie Long Division Championship with number 1 seed Circus McQuirkus, and the wild card Pillaging Peacocks, who split their games with each other this year 1-1. So hopefully that comes to pass. If not, well, then I'm just an idiot, and we all know that anyway. So again, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the holidays, and until the championship breakdown, suck it.